So today's a pretty special day. As a lot of you guys know, I grew up in the hot air ballooning business. My mother flew hot air balloons commercially since I was about 2 years old. And finally, at the age of 26, I finally found myself an opportunity to do my very first jump out of a hot air balloon.
Ready to climb?
That's crazy! Oh my gosh.
Yep.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
You guys ready for that school? I don't care, just go.
Alright, we're just sitting here coming into this school, and I see my buddies setting up the landing. Yes! Woo! First time I ever did a gainer. We are just making it.
Yeah, that was sick.
That was awesome.
You guys want to go up next?
Yeah. I was like, oh my god, something jumped out of the airplane.
You guys like the show?
Yes. Yeah. That was awesome.
How was yours, brother?
Oh, freaking sick. Beautiful, thank you, sir.
I don't.
All right, first official episode back in New Jersey after the big road trip out west. Today we're doing a project that I'm super stoked on, that I've been waiting almost a year now to do, and it's centered around this piece of carbon fiber right here. So this paramotor over my shoulder is my Scout. If you guys remember, about a year ago, I swapped the engine on this paramotor to the Vittorazzi Factory R. Brand new engine, lots of enhancements, more power, more everything. However, there was one thing that really held this whole engine back and basically became the reason I stopped flying this paramotor as my primary paramotor. And that is this heavy, heavy propeller that is mounted to it. In the world of paramotoring, there's two main brands of propellers, Helix and E-prop. And E-prop is my personal favorite. The thing about E-props are they're super lightweight, which allows them to snap to acceleration really fast. And that is where my beautiful new 3-blade E-prop 130 centimeter comes into play. I've been trying to get this propeller for the longest time, literally since I got this engine almost a year ago. And part of the reason why it's been so hard to get is because, one, this engine uses a different reduction drive ratio, and two, it's a brand new engine. The factory R puts out a little bit more power. So E-prop, I guess, had to go back to the drawing board and design a propeller specifically for this here engine. Good news is I finally got one and I'm gonna install it now. So in addition to my brand new propeller, I also have a new piece of gear that I'm gonna add to this paramotor that's gonna make it quite a bit better. This is a throttle made by Off-Grid Aviation. Not only does it have the ergonomics that I enjoy, it has this crazy cruise control that I believe you engage by pressing here, and it should click when it's under tension, and then there's an adjustment wheel to fine-tune your throttle setting, which is super cool. I'll go ahead and say this, I'm a little bit hesitant about the cruise control because I don't typically use cruise control. I don't find it to be a necessary feature, and I don't like having unnecessary features. So it is gonna add a little bit of bulk, but I think it is a really well-designed throttle, and I'm willing to give it a try and see how I like it. Sheesh! Look at that carbon fiber on carbon fiber on carbon fiber on carbon fiber, and the new red to match the red crankcase. She is gonna look fire. Really let this factory R bark now, unleashing the power, the beast of this CNC'd aluminum crankcase. All right, going the whole 9 yards, torque to spec. Okay, she is looking so much better already. The red on red with the carbon fiber on the carbon fiber, beautiful. I'm freaking stoked to try this out. I feel like this engine has honestly just been held back. This thing is gonna rip. So we got a little bit of daylight left. I'm gonna load up. We're gonna go try this thing, and I'm stoked. Yes, sir. That's what we were looking for. Couple initial impressions on the ground before we take this baby for a rip. One, that's that E-prop acceleration I wanted. Two, this throttle seems a little bit shorter throw than I'm used to, which is interesting. Shorter throw means I'd have less resolution, I suppose. However, this is a really long throttle arm, so maybe that counteracts it. But it just feels like to get the full power, you don't have to pull very far, which is interesting. Could be a good thing, could be bad thing. Feels good so far.
Okay, wow. First impressions. This is exactly what this motor needed. It was being held back so hard the entire time with that heavy ass propeller. One, this thing accelerates instantaneously. Two, I think it has even more top end power. And three, it just sounds insane. It sounds like it's gonna explode, but it's not. In a good way. Woo! Look at that climb rate! Yes, sir! She barked! Let's try out this cruise control. So I think you're supposed to be able to press that. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, there we go. I just had to hit the click. And then when you add power again, it takes the cruise off. So let's try that again. Cruise RPM's right here. Push till it clicks, and then it sticks. And then with this dial, I should be able to, yeah, there we go. I can increase my RPM, and I can reduce it. And it's pretty neat. It's working. Okay, we're gonna climb up, and then we're gonna descend around this balloon, and then we'll fly through the field. Buddy's on his final descent. What's up, fellas? Look at this cruise RPM, man. I'm just right against the ground, and it sounds like my engine isn't even working. I feel like this setup with the reduction in the propeller combo is going to be super efficient for like cross-country flying. I'm looking at that layer of clouds, wondering how high it is, wondering if we should try to get above it. It says it's at 4,600 feet. Look at that view. Well, that is fucking incredible. Absolutely gorgeous.
All right, battery's on 1%. It's getting dark out here, so I gotta make this quick. New prop, amazing. It's a very interesting combo. Not exactly what I expected, but it's good. It's snappy, it's got a lot of power. What more can you ask for? New throttle, awesome. It's pretty sick. This combo is awesome. With that, I will see you guys in the next episode. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the future episodes. And also check out the Risky Biscuits co-merch down in the description. Till the next one, peace.